Tonight, we're gonna be talking about under the radar guys that could be league winners. Nobody's talking about them. Some are deep sleepers. The other one, you know them pretty well. They are right in front of you, but the media sold you a different idea, maybe a very wrong one. What's up guys, I'm Leo, you already know, the Brazilian fantasy guy, and I'm inviting you to please leave your like and subscribe. We are on the road to get 100 subscribers. It's not that much, so please help. Firstly, I wanted to talk about one of the most disrespected guys in the fantasy points industry. This guy's name is RJ Barrett. Let's see if my editing skills are good. RJ Barrett, that is popping up right now. And I want to talk about him because I just seen a mock draft with very well named analysts, a points league one, where RJ went in the 10th round. What are we doing? I've already seen a lot of bust videos. They're putting RJ there, and I will ask you why. Ingram went there, okay, I know that, but on the 10th, what are we talking about? RJ Barrett, you're seeing his numbers here. He has pretty solid numbers, and if we're talking about points league, he's a guy that doesn't miss a lot of games. On top of that, if we're talking about locking format, let me remind you, you need one big strong lock, and he gives you that. Of course, I don't expect him to sustain the crazy run he had last season. In a short period of time, he went crazy, but he will be the regular guy that drops you 30 week in, week out, and he can be a league winner. If you're getting RJ on the 10th, on the 9th, what you're doing? You know, he's a very good pick. Actually, what is your league mates doing? What are your league mates doing? Because you're winning your league. Getting him on the 9th, getting him on the 10th. For me, his range would be in the 7th. I would say it depends, of course, on the league format, on the league size. If we're talking about 12 teamers leagues, I would say on the 7th, middle to the last part of the 6th, maybe. It depends on who is on your board. But if he's falling to the 8th, 9th, 10th, he's a steal and he must be prioritized. He's not a bust. He's not a bust. The second name is a deep sleeper. He's going undrafted in the majority of the leagues. If you are seeing only the ADP, his ADP is 109th, third, 193. His name is Kyshawn George from the Washington Wizards. Kyshawn had an amazing run last season to finish the season. He has already improved his jump shot. He's already fixed his playmaking. He's already improved his playmaking skills. He has everything to get a good leap this season. He has all defensive potential, and he's going undrafted. If you are on the last picks of your draft, 10th plus, 11th plus, even in the 12th, 13th, as he's going undrafted, you should have him on the top of your board. Kyshawn George, even if the waiver in the waiver wire, if you're already drafted, he can be on your waiver wire. He can be a game changer. He can give you a top 16th player value, maybe 17th, and you're grabbing him, I don't know, on the 140. That's crazy value. You should grab him, you should prioritize him. He's very good. As a player, he's very good, and he has fantasy potential. He'll give you steals, he'll give you boards, he'll give you points, maybe assists. Let's see how the playmaking goes. Give you blocks, steals. It's crazy. There's a lot of value grabbing him on the late flyers. Third name, one of the best players all time, the best handler arguably. I would say he's up there with Curry, very undervalued ball handler. Kyrie Irving, he's going in the 12th round a lot of times. Last pick, I'd say if you are even in the 11th round or maybe earlier. It depends on how you're building your draft. And be aware, if you're stashing a lot of injury prone guys, don't do this. But if you're on your late flyers, you have Kyrie on your board, he's there, and you think you can survive his absence, you should grab him. I know that it can be a little bit controversial because I see a lot of analysts saying avoid him, but I don't agree. I tend to disagree respectfully because especially we're talking about points league, and especially on the lock-in format, which is my main format, which I love, my top one. He will be back, very likely. If everything goes right, he'll be back probably like January, February tops. All-Star break, top stops. He'll give you value when he comes back, and he can be a league winner because he can change the level of competitiveness of your team heading into the playoffs. So why not grab him on your late rounds? You can stash him in the IR. You can grab another guy. Another tip that I give you, if you're grabbing Kyrie, you should grab D-Lo, so you can have some value out of D-Lo. Meanwhile, Kyrie is out, and this way you'll be able to reduce the risk. Because D-Lo will give you locks while Kyrie is out. So be aware, Kyrie and the combo with D-Lo on your later pick, on your last pick. Be aware. Write it down. Jumping in here to beg you, please subscribe. We are on the goal to reach 100. It's so little, man. Please help me and leave your like if you liked it, or you comment if you hate it. I don't know, just engage with your love, with your hate, out of pity. Doesn't matter. I'll take it. Let's go. I can't mention him enough. The next one is Jalen Johnson, currently ranked 35th on the sleeper ADP, even lower on the ESPN ADP. And I'm seeing he's going on some drafts in the 4th round. What are we doing? Jalen Johnson in the 4th round will break your league. Jalen Johnson in the 4th, in the 5th. What are you doing? He should be going in the middle of the 2nd to the middle of the 3rd. It depends on the size of your league, of course, but we're talking about 12, 14 teams league. If you can grab him on the middle of the 3rd, that's a lot of value. Don't go for Jaylen Brown or Siakam before him. Don't go for Franz Wagner before him, please, no. I really like Siakam though. Jalen Johnson is amazing. Of course, he has his health issues, but if we're talking about points league and especially sleeper locking format, he should be a priority in the 3rd. Of course, he is. So people are not talking about him enough. I'm a Jalen Johnson fan, and I need to talk about him every single time I can. I'm sorry. The next player is a very, very deep sleeper. Nobody's talking about him. I didn't see nobody talking about him, but he was my first waiver wire pickup. His name is Bryce Sensabaugh from the Utah Jazz, the sharpshooter, which he's been killing on the preseason. I know you're gonna tell me, okay, Leo, but they have a lot of guys. Yes. They don't know what they're gonna do. Yes. But he can play. He can give you value, especially on points league. I know he can be valued on the 9-cat league as well, 9-cat format as well, if you're needing a point streamer. He's shooting the ball pretty well. And of course, I'm not telling you, okay, reach for him and he will win your league. No, I'm not telling you that. But I'm telling you to open your eyes for him. Leave him on the board and just watch. If your main options already went off the board, go for him. You can go for him. I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm telling you, you should consider. I did this. I put him on my list. I picked him up on the waiver wire. prior to the preseason, and he's been cooking. He feels like he's one injury away to break out. So be aware. Bryce Sensabaugh. Nobody's talking about him. He can make a difference. Another very deep sleeper, ranked 109th on the sleeper ADP, Cason Wallace from the OKC. He's pretty good, and Jalen Williams may miss some time. He can be the guy which you grab him on the waiver wire on your last pick, which will give you an amazing month, and you can trade him, you can get value from him. Or maybe he can be their starter. He can steal Lou Dort's spot, I don't know. But he can have a good usage in a good amount of minutes, even coming from the bench. Cason Wallace, nobody's talking about him, and he can give you value. Again, I'm telling you to go and reach for him? No. But it's somebody so you can open your eye for. Last but not least, from the Indiana Pacers, Bennedict Mathurin. I really like him. He's one of the breakout candidates for this season, and I'm seeing he's going on like official drafts in the 11th, in the 12th. What are you doing? If you have the chance to grab him on your 10th, go for it. In your 9th, consider. It will depend, of course, on your league size, but be aware of Bennedict Mathurin. He's on the verge of a breakout. Hallie's out. Somebody should step in. Nembhard could do this. Yes, I could mention him here, but I'm seeing people are high on him. People are reaching for Nembhard, so he's not a sleeper. But Nembhard, but Mathurin, yes sir. People are forgetting about him. He can give you tons of value, especially when you're talking about sleeper locking format. If we're playing on your sleeper locking format, he has 8, like you can grab you on the 8th round with your like all easiness in the world. He will give you more value than this. He'll give you stronger locks than this. He has everything to do this. So Bennedict Mathurin, he's currently going in the 9th, 10th, even 11th round. Grab him, and as I said, grab him and win your league. He may be a league winner, or you can extract a lot of value from him and trade him. I don't know, but open your eyes for Bennedict Mathurin. This was the list, guys. Please, I invite you to subscribe, hit your like, and leave your feedback, because I need to improve. I want to improve. I want to know. Let me know what type of league you play. Is it 9cat? Is it Sleeper? Is it ESPN? Is it Yahoo? Let me know. And as I said, any kind of engagement is appreciated. We're trying to hit the 100 subscriber mark. So please help me, and I see you on the next video.